Welcome to our channel. Today we how to set up Airtable scripting to automate workflows for apps, detailed guide step by step clearly. To begin, open your Airtable account and navigate to the base you want to automate. Click on the scripting app found in the apps section of your base. If the scripting app is not installed, click on the apps button, then select add an app, search for scripting in the app directory and click on install. Once the scripting app is added, open it to access the scripting interface. In the scripting window, you'll see a text editor where you can write your code. Familiarize yourself with the built-in Airtable API documentation for scripting. Start by defining your variables for the tables and records you want to work with. Use the let keyword to create variables, such as let table equals base.getable, your table name. Next, retrieve records from the table using let result equals await. Use the record.getCellValue, field name, method to access specific field values. To update a record, use the awaitTable.updateRecordAsync function. Pass in the record ID and an object with updated field values. Test your script by clicking the Run button in the toolbar. Monitor the output in the console at the bottom of the scripting interface for any errors or logs. Once you are satisfied with the script's performance, create a button field in your base to trigger the script. Label the button appropriately to indicate its function. In the button field settings, select Open URL and set it to a custom URL format, leading to an automation trigger. To enhance your workflow, explore the possibility of using automation triggers within Airtable. Consider setting up a schedule or specific criteria for automating the script execution. Use the automations feature in Airtable to run your script automatically on certain events, like record creation or updates. Finally, save your changes and test the entire workflow to ensure everything runs smoothly. Review any logs or outcomes to refine your script further as needed. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Log out when you finish, especially on shared devices, to keep your account and payment information secure. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.